Today we're back with Jeff, our Williams House man, and our story. And we're talking about his journey, what life was like before alcohol and drugs, what happened, what was life like during that time. And then today we're focused mostly on what life is like today. He went through the DFAC system with CASA and a couple of nonprofits here in North Fulton to get his three little girls back. They spent some time in the DFAC system in foster care. So we've got a huge success there. And we're very excited to have you back today. We're at Jeff's house where his three little girls are living with him. We'll have to go out and ride the bikes and maybe do some cooking later with the girls. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. What do you say to the people who say people like us shouldn't get their children back? People who do drugs, which is exceedingly hypocritical of people to think that. But what is your message to two things? It's a two-part question. You deserve a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance. But what do you have to say to people who say the children should have gone with the foster parents? Is that too difficult a question to answer for a video like this?
My reason is I worked too hard and came too far to try to get them back. I mean, it was not the main reason that I got sober, but it was definitely a deciding factor.
Well, I think we all know in this society that you have to get sober for yourself.
Right, correct.
You can't get sober for your wife or your husband or anybody else.
Correct. If I'm not sober for myself, I can't be a good father for them.
Or an employee or
any
citizen or whatever.
Correct.
So why do you deserve a second chance?
People make dumb mistakes, and I mean, I worked hard for over 2 years, jumping through hoops, doing what DFAC said, taking drug screens weekly, all that stuff, to prove that I deserve a second chance. When the CASA called me, she was explaining to me that the majority of the time, kids want to be with their mother. But in my situation, that wasn't necessarily the case. They wanted to be with their father more so than with their mother.
Gotcha.
And that really hit home.
A week before you got sober.
Yeah.
Oh, then that was obviously very motivating.
Yeah. And I knew that, that I couldn't be, a good father, a good person, get a good job, all that stuff without wanting to do it for me. So in this instance, they wanted or needed the father more so than the mother, and that was the first time. And it was, like I said, about a week before I decided to go into rehab to get sober.
Okay, good.
And I'd been trying to get in, so it was kind of already in progress, but that just really hit home. Hearing that, most cases it's the mom, but in my case it's not that. And it's three girls, and
Right. It's unusual.
Very unusual.
And that says a lot about you.
Yeah.
What can you give us an update about the mother of the children, the mother of the three girls?
So I don't talk to the mother on a regular basis or anything, but as far as I know, right now, almost 3 years later, she's still struggling
With drugs and alcohol.
With drugs and alcohol. She's met a boy, and he went away to prison, and she was waiting for him, and he came out of prison, and just not a good influence. And I mean, she's got past trauma that she needs to work through and stuff that she's not working through. She's just,
Does she see the girls?
yes, she's got supervised visitation once a week for 2 hours. With that said, in the past 3.5 months since I've had custody of the girls, it's probably been 5 times that it's been canceled.
Why? For various reasons.
Either she's not sober, or she's claimed she's been sick, but withdrawals make you sick. So
If you only see your children for 1 hour a week, you want to get well real quick. I
Right.
think.
Right.
Hate to be judgmental, but
yes, definitely. I mean, I did.
sure. Well, yeah, sure. Well, we hope that she gets well. And wish her the best. Well, back on the topic of what is life like today. Again, we're in your house, and we can see doll houses and Barbies. I know I'm responsible for a few of the Barbies as executive director and last Christmas alone. So tell us, shifting gears here, or back shifting, what is it like today? What is sobriety like, and then what's life like with the girls?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, it's definitely fulfilling. It was. So choosing to get sober and clean, was like a difficult journey and process. Going to rehab, having to be away from everybody and stuff like that. It's definitely a big commitment. And it's taken some time to get to where I'm at today.
Sure.
When I first got out of rehab, didn't have a vehicle. Roughly a year ago, I had a vehicle.
You got a vehicle.
Yes, I got a vehicle about a year ago.
How did you get a vehicle?
Williams House helped me with that.
Williams House helped you with that.
Yes.
Good. Good job, Williams House.
Yes. Which was
a game changer.
A game changer.
Because you were paying
Uber
Uber back and forth to get to work. And that I don't think people who don't have transportation or a car, everybody always says, well, they can just go get on MARTA. Well, no, you can't if there's not a bus station nearby.
Yeah.
Or you're not near a bus station. And you got to take the bus to the MARTA train. Logistically speaking, Atlanta is not the city is not set up for mass transportation in that regard.
About a year ago, got the vehicle. I've got a decent job for now. Still looking. I've got lots of support, career coaching, life coach, life skills, financial literacy,
Therapists,
psychiatrists.
It takes a village.
Yeah, it does. It does. And I mean, I think, my opinion, it's been beneficial and helpful. I think I've changed and grown from it all.
Well, that's good to hear. That's very good to hear. You also are in your own place.
Correct.
With bedrooms for the girl, because I was there the day the judge said, you've got to have bedrooms for the girls. And so we went out and looked real hard to find a dwelling with extra bedrooms, which wasn't easy.
Yeah, so it's a 3-bedroom duplex, and 2 of the girls share the larger bedroom.
The 2 older.
The 2 older girls. And the youngest has her own room, just due to the fact that she's got to go to bed earlier. It just makes things easier.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
they're in school.
Yeah, they've recently, with coming back to me right before school started, they had to transfer and leave their friends behind at their old school or old school district. And now, after 3 months of going to this school, they've got friends.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, they've got friends. They're doing really well at school. No issues. No.
All 3?
All 3
are doing well.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, A's and B's. The oldest actually has a tutoring for social studies because it was she asked for it because she had a C.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wherewithal.
Yes.
Not my story.
Yeah. Because I mean, she's been an A and B student for her, whole life, and she kind of started struggling last year, and this year I talked to her about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to tutor." So they're doing well in school, make friends. The younger two just recently started going to the after school program, and very hesitant at first, but now they have actually asked me to not come early on days that I can come early to pick them up.
That's a good
because they're
sign.
enjoying it.
Where is that? At school?
It's at the school.
That's really good.
Yeah.
They must have good activities.
Yeah.
And they're making friends.
Yeah, they got friends, next door neighbors even.
Okay. Good.
I don't necessarily have a specific title. I've been looking at like financial analysts, data analysts, like an operations manager, customer success manager, like those types of positions. But I'm open to pretty much anything as long as there's career growth. Just so I can get my foot in the door into a company and prove myself again. I'm willing to do that. But I mean, ultimate goal, is home ownership again.
Well, that's one of the goals at Williams House too, is to get you into home ownership or a mortgage situation.
Yeah, definitely.
We take men who are focused on their sobriety and fall in love with their sobriety and want to fall in love with their children and establish a relationship with their children or get their children back, or reunification. And then the third piece to the puzzle is home ownership. So that's what we're working on with the men at Williams House, and specifically with you. And so you're on the right path.
Yes. And I had an eviction in the past, and paying that down. Over the past year and a half, paid down $15,000.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Works out to about $1,000 a month.
any final thoughts?
I just can't thank Williams House enough. I mean, for everything.
Well, good. We wish you the best. We love you, and we want you to continue in your success. So, very good.